Coming up on the first pitch. And our pitcher in this game, Chris Bassett. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Just missed. Bellinger's a brilliant defender, whether in the outfield where he won a Gold Glove in right, center field, or at first base. The footwork he attributes to playing soccer as a kid. And Bellinger is a huge Premier League soccer fan. 1 out, base is empty. Check swing, called strike. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. In the air, out towards right center. Straw pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. They've had a great year offensively, as good an offensive team as you will find.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Aaron Judge in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now in Toronto, and taking the ball for the Yankees, Clark Schmidt. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And now the DH, Bo Bichette. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Wastes no time there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Man at second. That one inside. 1-1. Foul ball there. And that one inside and it hit him. He had him 1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that is out of play. Oh, 1 now. Inside, just missed. That's in there. 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And he chases that one. And that is a big first out. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Alejandro Kirk. And a strike on the outside edge. One out. Runners at first and second. Base hit right field. Bichette around third and headed home. The throw is offline and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
Barger at second. Kirk over at first with 1 away. And a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. On the ground to short. Oh, great stop. There's one.
That's an out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
So digging in, Nathan Lucas.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently, under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. There's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Rogers Center, second inning set to go. Here's Stanton now.
Stanton.
Bassett back to work. That's in there. 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Straw has a beat on it. Brings it in. Then there's one down.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Jazz
Chisholm Jr. now.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately, batting over 300 so far this month.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, 2 away.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And it's even up.
Outside.
2 out, space is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. That's too low. And a full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires over to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Yankees nothing. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Ernie Clement.
Shortstop, Ernie Clement.
Line to left. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting eighth, second baseman.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to Sumboog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
And that's in there at the knees. Rocketed out towards right center. Diving, makes the grab.
Batting ninth, center fielder.
And wow,
Miles
what a
Straw.
great diving catch, Singy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
That's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays, and right there, he's done it again.
Miles
Counts
Straw
1-0.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And the 1-0. Swing and a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Well, I'm not saying that play was
Now
easy,
batting,
but it was harder than it needed to be
hitter,
thanks to the bad
Bo
jump.
Bichette.
Those small moments can be costly.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Led off this game with a double. And that one misses up and in. 1-0. Throw to first. Straw dives back in safely. Straw, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Two outs. To third. And foul ball. That missed by a lot. The count now 2-2. Here goes the runner. Gets under it and pops it up. LeMahieu brings it in, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
the Yankees,
Top half of the third
catcher,
inning, and
Austin
stepping in for the
Wells.
Yankees, Austin Wells. That one off the mark, ball 1. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Tapper back to the mound. Over to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth, second baseman DJ LeMahieu.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Lucas makes the grab for the second out.
Batting ninth, left fielder
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees, singing he's never finished the season with more stolen bases in his entire career. And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. That's back there. That's long gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 7th home run of the season. And we're level. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Right through there for a strike. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Slice down the right side. The wind of the pitch. Next offering misses down and away. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. And a strike. Tied up here in the early going. Hammered on the line, base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
1st and 2nd, no outs. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. RBI single his last time up. And that one fouled off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Left fielder, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1. And he swings over the top there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Wells collects, fires to first.
Now batting. Right
So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough turn of events for the defense there.
Yeah, that's maybe a little bit of a morale killer. For a second, you think you're about to go hit, but really quickly you have to refocus and be ready for the next play. We'll see if they can work around it.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Two on, 2 outs. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that is the inning. So they strand a pair. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. And we're back.
Leading
John
off
Sciambi
for
with
the
Chris
Yankees,
Singleton.
center
And set to
fielder,
lead
Cody
off the 4th,
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. Not
Count
close
1-0.
with that one. Ball 1. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Good hitters count the 2-0. That one fouled off.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Barker sizes this one up, and it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. Struck out swinging his first time. Judge working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Now he breaks his bat. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter Giancarlo
And
Stanton.
here is Giancarlo Stanton. Fly to center his first time. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first, and the Yanks go quietly. 3 up, 3 down for him there. And midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Back now in
Leading
Toronto
off for
at the plate.
Toronto,
Ernie Clement.
Shortstop Ernie Clement.
Outside, and that is ball 1. Fought off foul. And he grounds one to the right side. Handled by LeMahieu. Sends it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And ball one. Jimenez in his fifth season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That's down and in.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That misses. 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Up next,
Here's
for
the
Blue
center
Jays,
fielder, Miles
center
Straw.
fielder,
1 for 1
Miles
with a single
Straw.
so far. Right side. Judge has it sized up. And that ends the inning. Fifth inning coming up. Tied at 1. We go to the top of the
Leading off
fifth,
for the
and stepping in
Yankees,
for the
third
Yankees,
baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
Bassett back to work. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, shortstop.
Go ahead,
Anthony
run on
Volpe.
base. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chisholm gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. On its way. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He rocketed that one out of here. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 3-1.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. And that one is inside. And a good eye there. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's DJ LeMahieu, flied to right his first time. Rips that one center field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they put up the stop sign at second.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That's it for Chris Bassett, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
The left-hander on now, Brendan Little.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. He's already homered in this game.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
1-0.
No outs, runners at first and second. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Chad Green up and loosening in the pen. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Missed inside with the curve. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. The flip to second to Guerrero, and they turn two.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Wells comes round and he scores. And they lead by 3. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So runner at second, 2 down. Bellinger will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. And a curve misses outside. Yankees up by 3. In the air, left field. And George makes the grab. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Blue Jays 1. Bottom of the inning. And now here is Bo Bichette.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball one.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
So up next, Addison Barger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carried. Out of here! His 9th homer of the year. It's 4-3.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Blue Jays down a run. Line drive. That's a base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
No outs. Runner at first. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And that is downstairs. Ball one. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 strike.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Three-two now. George Springer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Guerrero at second with nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And the batter is George Springer.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
There's an opportunity to do some damage, but you've got to be selective. Make sure you get a pitch that you can handle.
Two on, nobody out with 2 runs already in. Last half of inning number 5. That one missed.
They tried to get him to go,
1 ball, 2
chase
strikes,
the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
High fly ball down the left field line. Back there and gone. He circles the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. And the Blue Jays have the lead now. It's 6-4. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes. At this level, typically are hit a long way.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Clark Schmidt is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
They
the
go
New
with
York
one of their
Yankees.
more experienced arms in
Number
this spot,
56.
Mark Leiter Jr.
Mark
And he's
Leiter
been hit
Jr.
pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And now the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Leiter, pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Blue Jays, shortstop Ernie Clement.
Now it's the shortstop, Ernie Clement.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Devin Williams getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Loaisiga also throwing. One down, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Goldie. Got him.
Now batting, second baseman Andres Jimenez.
So 2 down now, and here is Andres Jimenez. And it's fouled away. On the ground. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
So a man aboard. And next for Toronto, Miles Straw, 1 for 2. That one to first, Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Top of the 6th inning. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Just missed. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Braden Fisher, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Number 56, a left-hander, also throwing. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And there's a strike.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a curve drops in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And one gone. And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in there, and that's strike 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And there's a base hit to the left. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered here in this one. Inside, ball 1. The other way, and that's just foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Here's the throw. It's offline, and he scores. And now they trail by 1. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And next for New York, Austin Wells. Right through there for a strike.
At the dish, looking to look the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
That one close, ruled a ball. And it's a ball and a strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. On the move, racing back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. That ties it up at 6.
Up next,
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the
the
fence and left.
Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Brendan Little out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Chad Green ready to go.
And something to be
Number
aware
57.
of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Just missed. Volpe off of first with 2 away. Fouled off down the right side. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs.
Ball, that's out.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Jason Dominguez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
On the ground out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Couple of hits in a row
Left
for him
fielder,
here.
Jason
Just one of those seam
Dominguez.
high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these
that's out.
spots.
Just missed. And there's a ball. And another ball.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Stays alive.